quick update on the So23 camper. So I smashed a coat of clear on this thing, some base and clear on this thing on the top. It's looking pretty nice. Pretty much got it on there with no orange peel. So pretty much let's walk through and take a look. So there's one little run right here that's easy to fix. It's a lot easier than sanding out orange peel. This is the first bus I painted with this product, so I just finally got my settings down. If you on a bug, you can't see anything because it's round, but on a bus, because it's so flat, you've got to really have your settings really just right to get that clear to lay down super smooth, or you're going to be sanding. You can see anything when it comes to bus being flat. So I wanted to make sure I have those settings down so I'm not doing all that extra work when I get to the bottom area. So because when you spray that, it's got to be perfect, or it just takes so much work to fix. And I kind of wanted to get this thing to Prado Dam, so I don't know if I will or not. I still gonna have to do some work in this dash here. Gonna have to do some polishing, some sanding and polishing on it. It's not smooth enough really. I mean, it looks alright, I don't care really, but I'll clean it up. Just the dash underneath the seats I don't really care that much about. So that's all painted. Got the steering wheel painted satin black, and the cracks are fixed. Showed a little video on something demoing the product I was using, and if you guys happen to notice that, got the steering column original black. This had all black knobs, so it's kind of cool. That's the way they work. You got the black dusted up shifter knob on. Cleans up like brand new. I cleaned it up before I put it on, but it just got dusted out from sanding stuff. So the inside is all painted. Let's take a look over here on the other side. So the inside's all painted like the original was. It's all this brown color, I guess, kind of. They call it yellow, other guys do, but it was not yellow, what was on here. It was definitely brown. So had two sets of eyes to look at that, make sure it looks right. Got my clamshell lights put in. I'm starting to put in some of this stuff. I've got the hatch all straightened out. Let's take a look at that real quick. So I got the hatch all pretty well straightened out. There's some issues with this hinge here. It's, I guess, when some point somebody had sprung this thing because the hinges were frozen up, so I had to take a torch and heat them up and then pull them back out. But it's a little slightly tweaked, and I'm not really worried about it because you can't really see it from the ground. Look, I mean, if you look up here, you'd have to be like 12 feet tall to see it. So, and anybody looks that close, I'll just push them a little bit, make their face run into the bus. No, I'm just kidding. I don't know. But this thing's pretty well straightened out. I had to finish up the jams on that. Got a little sealer on some stuff there. So I've got to paint this here the brown, like the interior. This is beige gray, original color, sealing wax red. It looks pretty. Look at the synergy of these colors together. It's gonna look pretty bitchin'. That's the original color on the dash. Very, very close match. I tested that one. That's for Matrix. If you guys are trying to get sealing wax red, Matrix has a good match to it. Very, 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 very close with the right look. And this beige gray is actually my match, so I actually made it. It's not a junk paint. So I've got these things here ready to go for door panels. Got to get materials for that. Will it be completely ready when I go to Prado Dam? Absolutely not. Will the cabinets be in? No. If I go to Prado Dam in this bus, it'll be pretty much last minute, because the motor runs and everything, but and I gotta reset all the wiring, I got to put this 12-volt bulbs in. I've got headlight buckets already built out for this, but I've got to assemble all those pop-out windows and actually still paint the frames. I painted some of the frames, but I'm probably going to have to get 4 new ones, and I'm waiting for the glass right now. So I don't know if it's ready. I keep on calling Koch's and haven't gotten through to get the glass for these, because I'm missing all the glass. I was missing all but one window, but I'm going to get all reproduction glass so it looks the same. So I don't want one Sigma glass. That'd be weird. I'm going to probably end up selling that at a show. But I'll ask a ton of money for it, because Sigma glass is really, really hard to find. And the people who want to pay for it will pay some pretty good money. So it'll go towards other things I need on this project. So anyway, probably going to repaint the wheels. But that's pretty much where I'm at on this thing. It's just, all I need to do now is just sand the bottom down. It's final blocked, everything's done. Or it's not final block, but just the final blocking. Then I'll probably find a few little, spots in it that I'll want to hit. And then a little bit of primer here and there. And then everything else, this has all been straightened. We, right at the last minute, had to re-weld the doors. My alignment's a little off, but I guess that's going to be fine. I'm not really worried about that stuff. It's really hard to get the bus doors to line up. It's so much tweaking, you guys. It's everything. So you just adjust some. No, it's all bending stuff to make the doors fit good on buses. So even this one over here doesn't line up with the bottom panel. I'm not sure why. Either when I made that bottom piece, my arc was off or something. But when the bumper's on there, it'll pretty much hide most of that. But I'm not really, like I said, I'm not that picky about that stuff. That's why I don't do this stuff at a body shop anymore, because everybody else is wanting everything perfect, and it just takes too much time. You can't make any money doing that. So yeah, our work's been really busy with my regular business. This is just my hobby, so I haven't really had much time to post videos, and I've been just hammering away like a half hour at a time on this thing. So, but yeah, it's looking, basically once this is painted down below, there's just some assembly, and I've already got these windows here all assembled already, I think, except for maybe the wind wings. I'm not sure on that, but most of the frames are all painted. All I need to do is set them, and the side windows will be in, and I just need to get my glass so I can put together the pop-outs, which takes a bit of time, and I'll be doing videos on that stuff when I get to it. Like the pop-out assembly, we can definitely do some videos on that, so you guys who are in your bus projects right now and you don't know how to assemble those windows, you're going to want to watch how I do it. I can do them pretty fast. So anyway, I'll probably do some I did one, I think, on the pop-out frames that if you buy the new ones, you gotta pry out the edges. So anyway, but yeah, keep an eye out for those new videos coming out. And once I get to it, I'll get these out and I'll start putting the hatch stuff back together on the top. But the main things that are going to be the holdup for me are inside here there's the wood supports that go across from here to there, okay, and go from over here to that corner. Those things were going to take me a bit of time to make, because I'm not sure exactly how I'm going to make them. I think they make them usually out of 1 or 2 by 8s or 2 by 12s or something like that, and then just cut them in an arch. But I'm not sure. So That's going to take me a little bit of time. And then getting the wood, I don't know if probably won't get the wood in. I want to at least get those supports in, and I'll probably have to get some of the wood in just to get the hatch on. So if I'm going to camp in this thing, it's got to have a hatch. That's the only thing. The windows and the hatch are kind of like, I don't feel like camping outside. And then I'm going to have these on there, and I do have the tent for this bus, so it's kind of cool that I'll have the tent out and have it on it. So let's hope I can get this thing ready for the, I don't think I'll make it to the Classic or no, Octo. Maybe if I don't make it to, actually the Classic's the week after now. If you guys look on the Samba, the Volkswagen Classic, so you have on Saturday, it's going to be like a week of Volkswagens. So Saturday will be Octo. I don't think I'll have this at Octo. Sunday is Prado Dam. Is their show. I mean, the whole weekend's Prado Dam. Okay. And then the following week is, what is that called? The Classic. So the Classic's actually a week after. So if I don't have it at Prado Dam, I may have it at the Classic. I'm going to try for one of those shows. I don't know if I'll even get it polished, but I don't know if I really need to. There's a few pieces of dust in it, but it doesn't look that bad. It looks pretty good. So hopefully I can get the bottom to look just as smooth as the rest, and just and then I'll polish it eventually, but I won't have to just to get to the show. All right, so I'll talk to you guys in the next video.